with Rian's not too far off.
He tucked the Gecko Flash. Wood is free.
Oh, it's so effortless for Wood in that position. Even spotting Kong Kong on the third, dealing a little bit of damage, not getting the kill.
Oh!
Now coming through, 3 on the round.
30 seconds
You mentioned
left.
how good Wu was in the
Enemy
last 2
remaining.
matches against Chinese
Spike
squads on this
down A.
map. He hasn't missed a step.
Yeah, the skill level of Wood is off the charts right here. I mean, he gets 4 to secure the round. That's something EDG is really good at doing, but that camera.
Oh, he's gonna split it. Not connecting or anything. Remember, it was just a ghost on the other side.
Yeah.
Wingman will go out, or at least try to. Not tagging on anyone as a Spike has not made its way past the threshold. Kong Kong with 2 kills. Chi-Chu weak, but a little bit of space for the attack. A nade in his hand too.
And Patatek right now, he's just waiting for Buddha, link up with him, and potentially start the retake.
30 seconds
But
left.
Kong Kong, oh, the nade misses, so he's gonna have to hard clear the close left.
Hitting an awkward little crevice.
That's unfortunate. So Omen Flash will be the cue for the retake. Patatek gets the entry. I spoke about how he's so good at one-tapping players.
down, B.
And all of a sudden, that freeze that EDG did, it's working against them.
Smoggy has to tank, tries to get the spike, and he will fall. Manages to avoid it. No tags found. And now the Hunter's Fury from Swan. Boo spotting Kong Kong, swatting him out of the sky.
The time, Doug.
Again, becomes a factor with 10 seconds left. They haven't really made it out of elbow yet. Wood's still trying to dash around, trying to dance around, staying alive at least for a little bit longer, but ultimately falling with 3 seconds left. Are they going to be able to get the spike down? They will.
Planted.
About a second was the difference. And now 4v3, the way they attack. Heretics patient with their approach, patient with the attempt at a flood. Benji will fall. Patatek and Boo left in a 2v4. An ult still at the disposal of EDG for Chi-Chu in case it's needed. But they're just so comfortable with this. EDG are on the board. Now EDG with a bit of an advantage.
What a good molly.
Yeah,
And a nade.
gosh, both of them. Nobody unable to survive the spam. Incapable of staying alive. Kong Kong playing up close as the cage goes down, so does he. EDG again have been picked apart. So it's a 2v4 though. If they can settle, they've got it close, but Smoggy and Haodong fall at the worst time. He wasn't able to fully commit to the plan. Wingman wasn't. Now they can move a little bit more. Thrash going in forward. Haodong the first to fall. Nobody trying to swing through smokes. He's going to spot 2, but only able to connect on 1. 3v3 for the round. TP invested by Smoggy. Where is he going? Just enough to create a distraction. Kong Kong feeling a lot of the pressure. Able to get another kill with 36 HP. That's all he'll find. Rians is healthy. 2 on the other side. He's already spotted the hand of 1. Not able to land the shots.
Double swing, Shirley.
Yeah, such a tough position to be in. They're going to face him here. He's gotten it to half. 9 bullets left, though. Even if they try, time is just not on his side. EDG play that beautifully. Chi-Chu gets 3 as EDG find their second. You mentioned that they need to try to find some success B because it's looked good on A. Can they do it here?
30 seconds.
They do
Before
get
leaning towards the site, you see the utility already dumped down, but Benji Fishy playing back site, getting 2.
Standing ahead.
This is going to be such a tough thing to hold to 3v5.
I don't think they know that Kong Kong's in this spot, though. And nobody's in market, so Kong Kong needs to go huge here for EDG.
The paranoia traded. Kong Kong, oh, he's able to get 1, but the clip runs dry. He's not able to connect anymore. Benji Fishy with 3, Chi-Chu left alone. The lack of success on B continues. Chi-Chu's able to get his 1. Rian's holding the defuse all the way.
After that first set of delay utility.
The nade to clear the trip, the satchel forward, but Benji Fishy again has not been cleared now. Going down at the hands of Chi-Chu. The rocket not going to connect either. So Hunter's Fury has been invested by Rian's. Boot playing further back. Unfortunately having to watch as Kong Kong gets the best of his teammate. But they're still keeping him back. Instantly on the trade, a 2v2 as the nade comes back out. How do Patatek and Boo get back in on this? The paranoia only connecting on 1. Smoggy over Kong Kong's shoulder, delivers the shot. Leaving Patatek alone, a 1v2, a tap of the spike, the swing coming through. Not able to connect on the shots. Kong Kong with 3 is... The thing is they don't have the paranoia to clear out the box. So they're gonna have to try to get through that. They got
it bounced.
lineups, but it bounced a little bit off the mark.
You want more? Here's more.
Still tucked behind the Cosmic Divide. Patatech will get tagged, but not without taking one with him.
One enemy remaining.
Leaving Wood in a 1v3. Wood, who started off the half in electric fashion, is gonna have to close it,
Spike
bookend it,
planted.
if he wants to win this thing out. Otherwise, EDG will get to 4.
Grenade.
Oh, this nade will have Kong have to peek.
That's heat-seeking, but Kong gladly takes that swing. It's the only bit of noise they made. The smoke goes up, really right on time. Nobody's gonna be paranoid. Trying to dance around it, still getting a shot. The frenzy connecting. But Heretics have gotten all the space they could possibly want. Kong falling as well as Chichu's on the swing.
Good timing. Omen flashed.
But the flash on the other side. Whoa, Chichu still gets 3! Getting tagged by his teammate Paranoia, but finding the right time to swing and landing the shots too. 8 bullets left though, 18 HP. He's been surrounded, too many targets to choose from. And Haodong left in a 1v3.
The trades were perfect for Heretics. Kong, I mean, he almost had that one. Now it's all left down to Haodong in this 1v3, the IGL. And he has a trip in front of him too. 2 players of Heretics are low though.
See if he tags onto any of them. He's arrived with enough time to think this one through, but I mean, you painted a really good picture. The trip, the fact that there are 3 on the other side, he's by himself. Would be so difficult to connect on, and then the paranoia timing from Boo is just so nice. As soon as the smoke goes down, he realizes if they're going to be pushing from that side, the paranoia would connect. Haodong looking to catch anything on the way out that he can. He will find one.
This is no problem.
That's all he'll get. Heretics get to 9, and the attempt at a bonus, the possibility of one is gone.
With the operator.
Again, and now he's holding the line. He took the game by storm with this weapon. Can he connect again? Yes. Not able to satchel away, though, as Rians puts him down. Heretics with a numbers advantage and space to be gained. On the site, Smoggy close by. Chichu as well. Kept back by the smokes. The tags through. They might try to wrap around him.
They might find a window of opportunity here on this wrap around. I mean, right now, Boo is not ready here at all, but
Drops the smoke to
yeah,
cross.
Speak of the devil, but if they just face check this, they still might find the timing.
There's no way to expect that. That's what they'll be. If they don't make any noise, Rians is looking that way. And he drops the
Last
first.
player standing.
That shot was so clean. Chichu in a 1v4. He's now standing up to that. Both rockets traded. No kills found. Heretics pushing forward, but you've got a lot of presence here. Chichu's just playing on the other side of the smoke. He will fall as Benji Fish, he goes backside. But Smoggy on the counter, Smoggy on the punch, 3 found. But Benji Fish, he closes it out. Aggressive space A at the beginning, a paranoia and a satchel out. Nothing to be found though.
What? Haodong tried to take things into his own hands there and just face check that smoke. But now that Cypher ult's gonna give full info.
They're all here and they know it, but they might try to hit it anyway. Trying to get a crossover to Market. Wood with the fadeaway shot. They're just not missing right now.
I mean, you can't make it up. What was that?
Thrash will connect onto Rians. Nobody falls. Smoggy will too. Dominant from beginning to end for Heretics. 13-6. Toggling of that wall.
Here we go.
Now the nade, the flash, the swing. Haodong tagged by Boo on the other side. And Patatech has played his position perfectly. I don't think they know he's here. Meanwhile, Boo trying to strike at the zone. 1 for 1. The paranoia is perfect.
That's bomb too.
Can they settle on this? They're all here.
There's 3 players that'll just fight this A ramp while one watches the vent. But I think they made a step. Smoggy should be aware. He does the damage, but he can't convert.
Now Patatech filling in behind it as Haodong falls. Chichu will join him. Pistol the way of Heretics. Clear it.
No way.
Now gets through Rians. Finding a little space behind it as well. Oh, how does Benji Fishy get away with that?
Down A.
With the ghost. Is he able to upgrade a weapon? Yeah, he is. 10 seconds left.
10
The spike's out of
seconds
reach. Smoggy's gonna have to push his way through it just to pick it up. 1 kill found, but that's another round the way of Heretics.
Oh my gosh.
That's perfect. Can they punish this? Gun spotted, rocket out, not connecting. Patatech will fall. Now the neural theft. slowing things down even more, giving EDG even more options. Smoggy has already gotten back B. Benji Fishy, the only one who's close by. Spam connecting a little bit, but the site is theirs. Oh, the flash is so perfect. Kanka can't see a thing, but Smoggy and nobody can, and they connect. EDG with a big advantage here, but slow it down. There's no way Wu pulls off this 1v3 with 11 HP, no shot at all. Interesting timing on the Seekers.
That should give the info that might cause a transition into vent and going B.
They've gotten Heaven space. The Seekers that are being traded, it seems like they're still considering it, have not left Heaven. They've got to be cautious about this crunch.
And the time is going so low. If they're going to go B, they need to go now.
They're patient with it. Benji Fishy again, getting the first. Wood on the cross, and now time is up. They can't really reconsider this. They can't really decide to flip the map. They've got to commit A. 10 seconds left. They're starting to find some of the advantages. Benji Fishy has not moved at all, finally falling. He's picked up the spike, but there's not enough time. Again, it burns way too low.
Reans, he's tucked in back sight.
Chichu goes forward with Rocket, or excuse me, Kong goes forward with Rocket in hand. Wu goes up top, it connects onto Boo, but Wu punishes back. Oh my gosh, he's gotten the third! Wu single-handedly destroying EDG. And with 13 seconds left, again, time becomes a factor. Smoggy's healthy, yes. But now he's gonna have the neural theft to deal with. Do they try to pounce? Patatek on the swing, willing to give away his life and secure the round for it. The clock decides another. The paranoia out in the face of Rien's. Boo repositioning, still saying clear of any of that utility, but Smoggy clotheslines him. On the swing, it looks clean as the fight ensues up in Heaven. Rien's still dancing around Woot. Close by with Rocket in hand and satchels to boot. He may not have to use them.
Spike down B.
It's just another dominant stomp.
They know exactly where Chichu is right now. I mean, even Woot just jiggling in spawn here. Why not use the showstopper? He saw him. Just cannot close it out. Oh, here's that punish proactivity again. Oh, wait!
That wasn't supposed to go that way.
Woo.
More loss there than I think they would have preferred. They got the dog, they got the paranoia, and they got Woot dead. That doesn't feel too bad, but Kanka going so far up by himself, there's no way the rest of the team can join him. Now a TP through from Smoggy, but at that point it's late. They've already lost their duelist. The pit invested, Chichu falls. Now they're gonna have to dance around Patatek's ult.
Heretics right now, they're just ready for everything. The protocols are in full effect.
Nobody and Smoggy get to the front door and they knock, but they're not allowed in. They have to creep around this pit. Maybe they get into spawn and try to flip the map, but the problem is they have 30 seconds left. There's not a lot of time to think this through.
So awkward in this sky flash from Rians.
Oh, he's gonna but he's not able to dodge the flash. I love the idea.
There's an opening now. There's a chance.
20 seconds left. Boo's hot to trot, rotating over. Starting to corral and control them as they drop the pit. Patatek falls, a 2v2 here.
10 seconds
Persistent
left.
in the attempts. Boo's on the flank, the spike goes down. So does Smoggy. Crosshair trained. Target found, Kong down.
Fun fact, Doug, I did tell him when I saw him in the bathroom, I wanted to see him buying up on the defensive side, and I'm glad that he did.
I'm glad you were able to communicate that to him.
True story, I'm actually serious.
Benji Fishy again is still playing back here. Wu taking a lot of damage, and it's Rien's who punishes.
Cage triggered. I must wait a moment.
All of these conversations about EDG playing in front of a home crowd, the #1 seed out of China, how they're gonna have the 6th man behind them. And it's true, because every single time EDG finds the tiniest bit of success, this place goes insane.
Yeah.
But Heretics have silenced this crowd for 11 rounds now.
They've definitely asserted their dominance in this series on these two maps. It's not over yet, but you can't help but feel like it is.
Meanwhile, they're gonna try to take main, but they have all of these trips. One of them already spotted. Benji Fishy punishes. And he's gonna spot even more. Has to try to play his life here. Gotta be careful as he spots another. The cage goes up. Haodong on the swing. Really nice footwork by Benji, but it's not enough. 3v3 for the site now.
And if they can get the bomb planted, this is where EDG have shined in this series.
They've spotted Kong Kong. And that's their big success right there. You're right, you just mentioned it. This is where success comes through. Kong Kong finding pad attack. These post plants have been good. And they're digging their heels in on this one.
So disciplined is EDG.
There.
Heretics are slowly creeping up, seeing if there's any mistake that EDG are making. But right now they're making none. Kong Kong, he might find this timing right here.
Enemy remaining.
Very nicely done.
Player standing.
The ult invested a 1v1. Surely you don't lose those like that. Paranoia with the only one who has not. And he's going to be the one on the swing. The snap on Howdong is perfect. Not realizing there's another on the other side. Smoggy's able to punish. But he will fall. Chichu trying to wrap around Pillar. Things slow down for just a moment as the dog now from EDG is intended to create a little bit more space. Kong Kong up high, has to get the space back down, and Reigns with the frenzy at that distance will drop the duelist.
Last player standing.
Falls down to a 1v2.
Spike
Chichu with the ghost
down,
in hand, 57 HP.
One
Spike
enemy remaining.
not in hand, but the shots from Patatek come through. Remember, it was Howdong who was the first one here. The dog out through the smoke. The cage goes up. This rollout is really nice, but Howdong not able to find any success on the other side of it as Smoggy will fall too. They still have the 2 weapons they've invested, and Chichu's share of strikes again. Now finally falling Kong Kong from up in heaven, getting a couple. A 1v1 and Boo's gonna get the kill again.
Chichu hit some really nice share of shots.
It's been borderline perfect up until this point. Kong Kong's able to get a couple of kills back.
Finally an advantage for EDG in one of these rounds.
But is it too late?
Feels like it is, Doug. While all that's happening, all this B main pressure is happening, Benji Fishy is solo taking A ramp control. He broke the Cypher cam, so that will bait over a rotate from Chichu to try to help his teammate.
If he catches out Howdong here, this would be big.
Almost does.
And he does. The problem is, while that fight was going on, Chichu has started to rotate back A as well. The truth is, Heretics have a fully open map right now.
Yeah, I was about to say that opens the middle area of the map for Heretics. Once Benji Fishy sees this Viper, that might be a cue for Heretics to maybe go back to mid.
They're gonna lean into this. They're still coming this way.
I mean, sometimes just grouping up and healing your teammate is the right call. Just trade out. They've been so good at trading in this series so far. Doesn't get traded this time around. That cage
Down A.
was the problem for them.
Oh, Chichu's filling in on the space.
Enemy remaining.
And Kong Kong from the other side.
Down A.
What was intended to be mid-control has been lost right off the bat, and now the pick goes down.
It's ludicrous.
Cage triggered.
Now Howdong, with all the pressure surrounding him, will fall. Kong Kong is able to get one, make that a second. The Spectre and the Ghost on the other side, the Paranoia out. This might be too much even for Heretics to pull off, but Kong Kong will fall. Can they upgrade the weapon from there? No, I think it's a little bit too far away.
Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. This rotation because of the Omen ult. Patatek has having control.
Yeah, but he's already been flashed off. They understand where he is, or at least have a good idea about it. Can they close this out? Boo's upgraded a weapon, a Guardian in hand now, but he's playing close. In elbow. Nobody and Smoggy both there. No Paranoia, no Flash, no Dog. Just the smokes. And as the spike continues to tick away, urgency continues to swell for EDG. They've got to go here, and they've got to go fast. The first one through. Patatek still playing up in heaven. He's crept out on the other side, confirming that there's no presence. One comes through, but it falls down to ones. Patatek playing up in heaven. Time is so short. As the smoke goes down, he tucks behind him. Smoggy has to hold it, not even able to get it to have damage dealt. But I don't think he's got enough time. The Grim Reaper strikes again. A clean sweep of the Chinese teams as Heretic bests EDG.